Meg. The worst. I just had to throw it out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's not fist fighting.
He's not. But, I kind of want to see that now, though. I want to see him fight the Meg.
Maybe the Meg too. I don't know. What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another review. This time, Jeremy and I's movie review for Wrath of Men, directed by Guy Ritchie, written by, produced
by Guy Ritchie,
screenplay
by Guy Ritchie, starring Guy Ritchie.
I really admire that guy for just having so many hats.
He does. He's just kind of like a Tarantino, as far as like writing, directing, producing.
A little bit of everything, before we get into it, guys, if you do appreciate, reviews like this, our thoughts, make sure you guys are liking the video, giving us a big thumbs up, and subscribing if you guys do like content like this. Okay, so just everything out of the way, guys. I believe this is an in-theaters release only, right?
I think so.
I think so. I don't think it's on any streamers. I have to kind of give that disclaimer nowadays because in 2021, I mean, we're having streamers hit at the same time that they're releasing in theaters.
Everything would be streaming, You get all the new streamers and streaming services and everything too nowadays. So yeah, I would think it would be. Straight
to theaters this time. This is Wrath of Men, and this one is starring Jason Statham, Josh Hartnett,
Holt McCallany.
Okay, was he the guy with the on his face, or was he the older guy?
The older guy. That was Scott Eastwood.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was Scott Eastwood?
Yeah.
He looked so different. Okay, because they did something to his eye.
Yeah.
So it looked a little different.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, that blew my mind. I forgot. I just mind hunted myself.
Yeah.
And then they do show him in the trailer. It's not really big, but like Post Malone for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's cool that Guy Ritchie threw his usual suspect in here, which was Jason Statham.
Yes.
You don't really get too much of the other, I want to call him like British Brat Pack. Almost, it was cool to see our leading guy in this film.
Yes.
Now, we had recently seen the trailer like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. We're talking. It went really fast.
Went really quick. And then I didn't even know it was coming out until like 4 days ago. And I'm like, Jeremy, let's get tickets, man. We got to see it.
Totally.
Yeah. Jason Statham, to me, is like, he can do no wrong even when the movie is bad or wrong.
Yeah. No, the guy just kicks ass. He's so believable. And, being older, not like old, but being older, you can still see he has that charisma and that screen presence, and he can, handle himself and take care of himself. He's doing really good, and
he's definitely the man for the job. I mean, if you want to talk about typecast characters, yes, he's gotten typecasted in these movies where he has a stone face. He has one demeanor. Like there's even a scene in the movie, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. He hooks up with this girl and he's laying in bed with the exact same face that he always has. And I'm like, you don't even look like you're happy you just had sex.
It's just a mission.
It's all just a mission. So that being said, the plot of this story, without giving too much away, guys, is Jason Statham's character. He is trying to avenge the death of his son. Something crazy happens. He just tries to unravel the pieces of kind of who did it and put the pieces of the puzzle together. That's as much as we can kind of say without spoiling it.
We can't really go into much detail without spoiling what happens and inside of it, but just basically wrong place, wrong time with his son. And that's exactly what it is. I don't know if this is the first time we've ever seen like Jason Statham play a father in a movie. Can you remember? Maybe? He's been a father. I think I want to say it was called Homefront.
Oh, that's right. He had a daughter in that one, right?
Yeah, he had a daughter.
Okay, I really like that movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, but maybe not a situation where they get murdered.
They didn't get murdered.
It's not too much of a spoiler. You do see it in the trailer, guys. So he is out for blood, so to speak. And he is a very skilled and powerful man. We will just say that.
Yeah.
I mean, just looks aside, you could just see him and know that he has training.
You know that the guy can kick ass and, handle himself.
We do get a backdrop of LA, and I always mention it in my reviews that I love movies that are set in LA, especially when they're done right. So this movie is like 80% done in like the daytime. So I mean, you're not really seeing too much night shots. So I don't know. Do you still get like that gritty like heat feel like when you're watching like day shootout scenes as opposed to night? Does it give you like the same kind of vibe, or do you get like?
Yeah, I guess it's a cool vibe. Like I said, it was all in daylight, so that was like 90% of the movie. So that was really cool. Brings something to it,
Almost like like a scared feeling that this shit could happen literally any time of day. No one's safe. There is people that get caught in the crossfire.
Yep.
And whatnot. That anybody can be a target.
Yes.
That's kind of the vibe that I got, at least during the day in these with action movies.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. And the cinematography from Guy Ritchie, man. I mean, I know he's not the cinematographer, but just the directing.
Yeah, the style.
The style.
He's got his style, and it was really good.
Yeah, even like when they're introducing characters, they're just characters talking on the phone or just sitting in a chair talking, and they're zooming in and they're zooming into people's faces, and the music behind it, the score, is like intense. It's very intense scenes that we got, and I really just enjoyed that through and through. So Jason Statham and maybe the people around Jason Statham, I will just say, are once again a little typecast. I mean, we've seen this before. I mean, it's not like he's like a rocket scientist. He's obviously a killer, and he's hanging around killers, basically. So in that sense, it was very just Jason Statham-y.
Yeah.
As far as that type of old movie that we've seen from him before, but I didn't mind it because I don't mind him being this character. I don't think he minds it.
I don't think he does. Look at his career. It's like if it works, why fix it if it's not broken?
Exactly. So
he does. Maybe he's typecast, but he does a good job being typecast at what he does.
Yeah.
He's an action star. He's good. He does a lot of his own stunts and fighting and stuff and.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's what I was gonna say too. Is that I know he does a lot of his own stunts. We didn't really see too much hand-to-hand combat in this one.
Too much.
A lot more gunfighting and knife fighting.
A lot more guns. Yeah.
The whole time I was thinking that for us, this movie's maybe interesting in the style that it was shot in or whatever. And it was a lengthier movie. I think it was 2 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours.
2 hour movie.
It was pretty lengthy. It didn't feel like overdrawn and like I wasn't like getting bored or being like burnt out. It was like 2 hours. You thought it was 2 hours, but
it was like a solid 2 hours. Though.
Yeah,
it was a solid 2 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you got your fill of everything that you kind of wanted. The whole time I was thinking though is that your average moviegoer is probably going to kind of tune out of certain scenes because it's not back to back. It's like and we also kind of get like our Quentin Tarantino like chapter editing style where you're kind of doing flashbacks and whatnot.
Flash
forwards, flashbacks, and explanations for certain things, or like even when a heist is happening, like the guys are like voiceovering like dialogue over
they're explaining it. I thought that was really cool. Then went into like such detail of how it's going to happen and not just winging it or being like this. They're like, we got to research this. There's going to be extensive training and recon. We're going to really like survey it and like do it for weeks and weeks, just like train to plan these heists.
Yeah. So. I will say that this trailer, even though it came really, really quick, guys, and we saw it just weeks after that tonight, they did a really good job about not revealing who Jason Statham's after.
Yeah.
Because once we saw the people that he was after, I was like really surprised.
Oh yeah.
As far as like the backstory to them. And that's all I'm gonna say without spoiling it. So I think if you're, an action person, if you like, extensive character depth, great shots, just intensity, score. I mean, I don't want to go too long, but I'm really going to give this like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is another Guy Ritchie. And Guy Ritchie came out with one last year, The Gentleman.
Yeah, we saw that one.
I'm like, he's hitting it, one after another.
Yeah, no, he's killing it for sure. He did really great. I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun. I think I'm with you. I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
I really liked it.
Yeah, and I'm probably definitely going to add this one to my collection. The Gentleman was a great movie as well. It was just a little more comedy thrown in there.
Yeah.
In this one, no comedy.
Yeah, there wasn't. I don't think there was any comedy really.
Maybe a couple of one-liners here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So score out of the way. Did you have any gripes with this?
Just minor. I don't got to detail spoil anything, but like there's certain characters that kind of popped up, and I wasn't for sure. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it kind of like went over my head, but I was like, wait, who are they? What are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd they come from? Type thing. And I have to say some of the scenes for me personally, I was having a hard time hearing. I kind of like,
the dialogue.
Yeah. I kind of was like, it was like kind of like whispering a little bit or like really muffled. But maybe that's just me.
It's always hard to tell kind of what Jason Statham's saying too.
That's true. That's true.
Just because his accent is so thick.
Yeah.
So I would definitely have to rewatch with subtitles.
Yeah.
There was a couple of British actors in this film too, where the accents were extremely thick, but it added to the element of these characters too. Mm-hmm. And I just kept thinking, damn, what are all these British guys doing in LA?
Yeah.
They're all just convening in LA, and it's interesting, and it kind of adds like a little layer. There's also a very scene, powerful. Well, to me, it was powerful scene of just kind of how sick some of the underbellies of LA can be. Just like with the crime.
Yes.
And it was like some people might think that part could have been trimmed out, but I was like, no. In this movie, they're talking about people pulling heist and pulling jobs and robbing people's homes and whatnot. So they show you some of these characters, what their involvement is, and it's pretty dark, dark web stuff, man. It
gets pretty dark. It gets pretty dark.
So I think that added layer was kind of was pretty cool to add, even in there as a little side thing, even though it wasn't the major part. But yeah, going to the gripes, we can say Josh Hartnett because he is in the trailer. Josh Hartnett was a letdown.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't seen him in such a long time. I don't know if he's done straight to DVD or streamer stuff recently. But this was the first time I saw him in such a long time.
Something big, yeah.
And it was very small, and I gotta say, man, the acting was not really there. It seemed like he really kind of needed to brush up a little bit.
Yeah.
And when they did show him, it made it seem like he was going to be a huge part to help Jason Statham.
But
and it really wasn't.
Wasn't at all.
It really wasn't.
Complete opposite.
Jason's back up, Josh. Back up.
Just
let me handle it.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. So that was my only gripe, was maybe some of the actors involved or characters could have been changed up or not even included at all.
Yeah.
And maybe some of the dialogue in the beginning was a little weaker, but then it started to get a lot better.
Yeah, it got a lot better. Yeah. In the beginning, it was a little I don't know. And then, pretty much right after that, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it a lot. It was really good.
I wouldn't just say it's a fun action shoot 'em up movie, because it was done in a really good style, a really good polished way. That's the only way I can describe it. Is that I can see myself rewatching this over again. And I think that has to do a lot with Jason Statham's performance and Guy Ritchie's.
Oh yeah,
behind the camera.
It's like we said, they have that. You're watching a Guy Ritchie movie, and and
it's quality. It's like a quality movie.
It is. It's really, really good.
So there's some projects that he's done that I don't know if it's the directing style or just I don't know what it is, but it's just like a subpar action movie. You know what I mean?
Meg.
I mean,
the worst. I just had to throw it out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's not fist fighting.
He's not.
Meg,
I kind of want to see that now, though. I want to see him fight the Meg.
Maybe the Meg too. I don't know.
Say, hey, I'm Jason Statham.
He just jump in the ocean and just Yeah, but I think this was definitely an above average Jason Statham project. I'm not mad at it because we don't have too many big action stars nowadays.
Yeah, there's not.
Yeah, I mean, not many as that do their own stunts that involve themselves so much, that keep up in super good top shape. I mean, he's not the best actor as far as he's going to win any Oscars at all anytime soon. But he's good in this character.
No, totally.
That's kind of what I'm looking for, when I'm watching a Jason Statham movie.
Yeah.
So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You know what you're getting into when you watch, typically when you watch a Jason Statham movie. You know what you're going in, it's going to be fun, action, popcorn, the guy's just going to come on there and just kick ass. And that's what, you look forward to seeing for sure.
Yeah. So once again, guys, we give it 4 out of 5. So yeah, you guys let us know once you guys see it. Wrath of Man, I believe it's only in theaters. I don't know if it's coming to streamers soon or what they're going to do about that. Once again, it's directed by Guy Ritchie, but you guys let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you did like our review, please hit that thumbs up to like the video and make sure you guys are subscribing for more content like this. All right. Till next review. We're gone.
Bye.
Peace.